Hey, hi, and welcome back. Now let's start with the part 2 of Introduction to Resistor. So now let me tell you what you will learn in this video. So first of all, I will explain you what are the different packages that are available for the SMD resistor. Okay, so I will discuss all the packages which are actually available for the SMD resistor. After that, we will see how to calculate the value of through-hole resistor based on the color bands which are actually present on top of it. Okay, so this is how basically we are going to cover this video, and I hope that you will enjoy it. Okay, so let's start with this video now. So these are basically the different packages in which the resistor comes. Now what exactly package is? So let me talk about that first, okay? And later I will come to this particular chart. So in this image, if you see, this is basically a size of 1206. Now what exactly this 1206 mean? So 12 actually represents the size in inches, okay? So this length that you see, it's basically 0.12 inches. And this width that you see, it's basically a 0.06 inches, okay? So that actually stands for 1206. After that, this is how basically a 0805 package resistor look like. So this length is actually 0.08 inches and this width is 0.05 inches. In the same way, in case of 0603 package, this length is 0.06 inches and this width is 0.03 inches. And this is the smallest package, not the smallest package. There are actually resistors with package even smaller than this one. So I will show you that in this chart. So this is the 0.04 inches length and this length is this width is 0.02 inches. Okay, so these are the basically different packages which are most popular when you deal with the resistors. And I have just used these many packages whenever I have worked with any of the product. Okay, and in our hardware that we are going to design in this training, we are actually going to use this particular package which is 0603. Okay, so we will use this package in our design. After that, now let's come back to this chart and let's see the different packages in which the resistors are available. So these are basically the different packages in which the resistors are available, and the resistors are actually classified in two different types of code. The first one is imperial code and the second one is metric code. Okay, and I will actually recommend you, whenever you will deal with the resistor, you should actually use the imperial code. Okay, the reason is most of the people with whom I have worked, or most of the people with whom I have actually interacted, they actually deal with the imperial coding. Okay, so I will recommend you using the imperial coding whenever you will design your circuitry, or whenever you will do the communication with regarding the components. You should actually do that in the imperial code. Okay, so these are basically the different packages which are available in case of resistor. 0201 package, then 0402 package, 0603 package, 0805 package, 1206 package. So these are the different packages in which the resistors are available. Okay, and as I told you, 0402 package, 0603 package, then 0805 package and 1206 package. So these are basically the four packages which are very popular among the designers. It's because the size of these packages are actually not too big and they are actually not too small. So 0402 package is actually, you can see, this is basically the size of 0402 package. I have also shown the comparison with respect to this SD card. So from this you will actually get the idea like how small the 0402 package is. And I will not recommend you working with this 0402 package. For example, if you have a design in which you want to assemble assemble the components on that particular design using machines, then you can actually use this particular package, okay, 0402. Otherwise, if you have too many components with this package in your design, then it will be a lot difficult for you to solder this package on the PCB. Okay, so either you should work with 0603 package, either you can work with 0805 package, or you can go with the 1206 package. Okay, so these are the different packages, and you can see here they have actually given in this chart the length for each package is given. For example, for O603 package, you can see 0.06 inches. That's basically the length of O603 package. Then width of O603 package is 0.03. So from the number itself, you will get the idea what's the dimension of that particular package. And that's actually the main reason why people deal with the imperial code of the resistor. Not just in case of resistors, there are actually imperial code for the capacitors too. So whenever you will deal with the packages, you should always deal with the imperial code. So they have actually given here the length, then width, and then height for the different packages which are available in case of resistor. And here, if you see, they have actually given the capability or how much power that particular package can sustain. So obviously, as the size of this particular package is larger, so it's obvious that it's going to sustain more power. So 1206 package sustains a quarter watt of power or 0.25 watt of power. And in case of 0805, you can see as you go for the lower package, it's going to support less power. Okay, so always remember this. So that was all about the packages of resistor, and I hope that till this point now you are comfortable with the different packages. And one lesson that you should take from this is you should not use 0402 package or these components, these packages. If you are soldering the components on the PCB manually, you should actually go with 0603 package, 0805 package or 1206 package. Okay, these packages will be too much bigger for from circuit point of view. So you can actually leave these packages or you should not select these packages. Okay, but if you have a power requirement, if you want to select a resistor who should have a higher power dissipation or who will have a higher power carrying capability, then in that case you can actually go for the higher packages. Okay, so I hope that this particular point is now clear to you. So that was all about the different packages which are available in case of SMD resistor. Now let's talk about the through-hole resistor, and now let me show you how to calculate the value of through-hole resistor based on the color band which is present on top of it. Okay, so this is basically the chart, and using this chart we actually decide what's the value of a particular through-hole resistor. Now when you see a through-hole resistor, it's going to have the different colors on top of it, and it has some significance. Now what is that? In some of the resistors you will see there will be 5 color bands on top of it. In some of the resistors there will be 4 color bands on top of it. So if there is a resistor with 4 color band, then first 2 bands actually represents the value. Okay, so for example, if the first band is black color, then the value will be 0. If the second band is brown color, then the value will be 1. And then the third band actually represents the multiplier. Okay, so 0, 1, and let's say that the third band is red, then 0, 1 will be multiplied by 100. Okay, so that becomes actually 100 ohms. Okay, and this last band actually represents the tolerance. Okay, so based on the color that will be present here, based on that, it will be decided what will be the tolerance for that particular resistor. Okay, and in the same way, if you see here, in case of 5 band resistor, the first 3 band actually represents the value. So for example, let's say if it is red, brown, then it's going to be 2, 2, 1. Okay, so it will be 2, 2, 1, and then based on the fourth band which actually represents the multiplier, let's say it is 100, then it's going to be into 100. Okay, and in the end the last band actually represents the tolerance. Okay, so this is going to be 22.1 kilo ohm resistor. Okay, now in order to understand this particular thing properly, let's take some examples. So let's consider this particular resistor, and in this particular resistor, if you see, there are actually 4 bands. Okay, so the first band is yellow color, then the second band is violet. Okay, it's not blue, it's violet. Then the third band is red, and then the last band is golden. Okay, so it's yellow, violet, and then red. So for yellow color, it's 4. So I will write 4 here. Then the next one is violet. So it's going to be 7. So I will write 7 here. and after that the red one, which is actually the multiplier, so it's going to be 100. So I will write 100 here. Okay, so that gives us a value of 4.7k. Okay, so that's basically the value of this particular resistor. And the last color is the golden color, which actually represents that this particular resistor is going to have the tolerance of plus minus 5%. Okay, so that's how basically we calculate the value of resistor based on this particular chart. Alright, so that was the second part about the resistor, and I hope that you enjoyed this second part and you learned something valuable. Okay, so that's what I wanted to tell in this video. Now I will see you in the third part of this video, which is Introduction to Resistor Part 3.